Welcome to WHEDA-Connect training. Today we will be covering how to register and lock a WHEDA loan through WHEDA-Connect. All of the information contained in this presentation is for training purposes only. In the ever-changing environment of this industry, please note that guidelines are subject to change without notice. Please visit our website to view full program details. Prior to logging into WHEDA-Connect, you will be running your loan through the appropriate AUS system. For our lenders in the broker and mini correspondent channels, you will run your findings through WHEDA-sponsored DO. Your internal delegated administrator will assist in setting you up with that as well. WHEDA-sponsored DO is utilized because when the file is ready to be underwritten by WHEDA, the findings have to be finalized and transferred to WHEDA to do so. For our correspondent lenders, you will utilize your own DU or LP for FHA. Ideally, you want to receive an approve eligible or accept determination. If you receive a refer with caution, there are a few things to remember. You must first determine if your lending institution is set up to allow WHEDA to manually underwrite your file. We do have a few correspondent lenders that choose not to participate in this option, and that is just fine. Manually underwritten files must go through the mini correspondent channel and will impact lender compensation. You will then want to verify that the loan meets the specific manually underwritten parameters. These can be found on the conventional and FHA matrices. If both of those apply, broker and mini correspondent lenders can have their DA send the request, or the LO can send it themselves with the appropriate documentation. For correspondent lenders, the request must come from your internal underwriter, and from the communication on the file, that will flow between your underwriter and the WHEDA underwriter. Just a note, approved and eligible findings are not eligible for purchase through WHEDA. WHEDA-Connect is WHEDA's online paperless system that helps our lending partners navigate the WHEDA loan process. Each approved lender has an assigned delegated administrator. This is who you will go to in order to set up your credentials and permissions. There is a separate and specific training for DAs once they have signed the DA agreement. Based on the permissions that you are given, you may be able to register a loan, lock your rate, and upload documents and packages. In the broker and mini correspondent delivery channels, WHEDA-Connect is utilized to upload application packages for WHEDA to underwrite and closing packages post-closing. In the correspondent delivery channel, you will utilize WHEDA to upload both the application and closing package after closing because you will underwrite your own loans. A quick note to our new correspondent channel underwriters, this is also where you will upload the fully underwritten package prior to closing for underwriting review while you are still in pre-delegated underwriting status. If you do not know who your delegated administrator is internally, please reach out to either WHEDA-Connect at WHEDA.com or sales@WHEDA.com and we'll be happy to provide you with that information. Once you have run your findings, you will want to log in to WHEDA-Connect to register your loan. By going to www.WHEDA.com, you can find the link for WHEDA-Connect on the top of the page. Click on the link and input your username and password. Once you are logged in, you will start the process of creating your loan. You will do this by importing your loan findings and credit profile. On the left-hand side of your screen, you will verify the correct delivery channel is chosen. Typically, you will only have one option, but for correspondent lenders submitting a file for manual underwrite, they will also have access to the mini correspondent channel. WHEDA-Connect offers 4 ways to upload that information: a Fannie Mae 3.2 file, a Calyx point file, the DO/DU case ID information. You'll need your login credentials for this option. For broker and mini correspondent lenders, this is the option you will utilize with your WHEDA-sponsored DO login information. And finally, with an LPA file. Follow the prompts and click Import. Once you have uploaded your findings and credit profile, your loan will be assigned a WHEDA loan number. This loan number is what you will reference when speaking with WHEDA regarding the loan. You can utilize your own loan number on loan documents through closing. The status will then show Loan Open. The next step is to assign agents to the file. The person logged in and registering the file will have their information autofill within their assigned agent. it is very important to fill in the information for the remaining agents on the file. This is who will receive any updates or communication regarding the loan file. You can assign and reassign as needed. Once your findings have been uploaded and agents assigned to the file, you will want to move throughout the sections on the left-hand side of your screen to verify the information and complete sections specific to your loan for pricing. Starting with the application information screen, tab through each page of the URLA to check your spelling and numerical accuracy. Next, you will want to skip ahead to the loan information section and verify the correct loan terms and program are selected. Is the loan amount correct? Make sure the amortization type is set at fixed and click through the tabs at the top to verify all information. Now you will want to go back up to the pricing section. Starting with the application tab, check that all the information imported correctly. Indicate if there is a co-applicant, income section is complete, and this is where you will also check the box telling the system that the borrower or borrowers are first-time homebuyers if it's applicable. This is important in order to get the right pricing. Continuing with the pricing section, toggle over to the Property and Loan Information tab. Again, check the information for accuracy and correct property type is chosen in the drop-down. This is also where you will indicate if there is secondary financing on the loan. Either input the percentage of the DPA or the amount. The rate lock period is always 45 days and full document type. Scrolling down in the same tab, you will want to make sure that the expected AUS response is DU approve eligible or refer with caution for a manual underwrite if allowable. Another very important drop-down is the MI type. Please make sure it is selected as borrower paid or lender paid. Although the no MI option is still there, that program is no longer available. Please also note that if you are participating in the Valor or Capital Access DPA, this is also where you will select those options at the bottom in the drop-down. The final review need in the pricing section is the PML Options tab. In this section, make sure that 30-year term and fixed amortization is selected. Choose whether the loan is conventional or FHA, and the payment is selected as P&I, or principal and interest. Remember, the accuracy of the information that you put in will result in the accuracy of the pricing options you receive. Once you have verified all the information is correct, you can click on Run Price My Loan. Pricing will then run and all eligible loan programs will appear. It's possible that the user's desired loan program will come back as ineligible. Click on the plus symbol on the Display Ineligible Loan Programs line to reveal the reason for the ineligible feedback. For example, the user selected a 97% loan-to-value for an FHA loan product. Since the FHA loan product has a maximum LTV of 96.5%, the loan was identified as being ineligible. At this point, the user has the option of changing the initially identified loan data. Data can be changed on the registration screen and the price button can be clicked again. When the LTV is reduced to 96.5 and the price button is clicked again, the loan data entered leads to an eligible feedback. In summary, if an error is made, there is no need to create a second loan. Simply change the incorrect data and re-click the price button. To just register your loan, you will click on the word Register next to the rate you are choosing. If you wish to lock the rate, you will click on Request Lock. For loans with secondary financing or the Easy Close DPA, when you click on the price button and your pricing appears, you will see that instead of the options of Register or Request Lock, the words Price Second Lien will appear. Select the rate on the first mortgage program you wish to have and then click on Price Second Lien. Once you click on Price Second Lien, it will list a selection of rates for you to choose from. You will need to choose the same rate as the first mortgage, and from the rate on the second mortgage, you will then choose to register or request lock. When you lock the rate on the second, it will automatically lock the rate on the first mortgage at the same rate. You will then be taken to a confirmation screen to review the chosen rate on either just the first or first and second, dependent on your loan scenario. You will confirm whether you are registering the loan only or locking the rate as well. If you have any messages that you wish to send to the WHEDA Lock Desk, you will put them in the section marked Message to Lender. Click the box marked I agree and then the Confirm button. This confirms what you are requesting. It is not a lock confirmation. That will come from the lock desk once processed. A new window will pop up with your loan confirmation or confirmations. If you have an Easy Close DPA, you will receive a separate loan confirmation. These confirmations will be located in the eDocs section in your loan menu on the left-hand side of the screen. The lock request will then be transmitted to our WHEDA lock desk, and once approved, the status of your loan in your pipeline will change from lock requested to locked. To review your pipeline, you will click on the word Pipeline in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Within the pipeline screen, you can view all the loans in your pipeline. Dependent on your permissions, it may be your loans or the loans you are assigned as a processor or underwriter. From this screen, you can view the loan number, conditions, tasks, loan amount, loan status, lock status, and expiration, and who the loan is assigned to. Be aware that once a loan is registered, there will be many conditions assigned to the file. These conditions reflect WHEDA's application package checklist, Form 6. If it shows that there is a task assigned, this will indicate that there have been documents uploaded that need to be resolved for WHEDA to review. This is covered in more detail in another training for uploading loan documents. WHEDA provides many resource and training materials. These can be located on WHEDA's Lender Toolkit. This is your one-stop location for numerous resources, such as our income and purchase price limits, product comparisons, forms and exhibits, and WHEDA-Connect training tools. You can also find the staff roster that lists all departments and members of that department. This does include general email addresses for underwriting, servicing, lock desk, and WHEDA-Connect support. As our lending partners, we want to provide the best support system for our lenders. You can find information on our website, call our toll-free number, contact sales directly at sales@wheda.com, or visit the staff roster. We are here for you. Our sales team is committed to you, our lending partners. Whether it is Mary, Marquita, or Nicole that services your area, we all work as a team and we'll be one call or email away if you need assistance. Thank you for choosing WHEDA.